Michael? I don't know. Mesa, I'm going to say. True or false, Chris? An update about the Blade movie will be announced at this year's San Diego Comic-Con. What say ye?
True, but it's not going to be satisfying.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Ray. I know you're here right now.
Cold-blooded.
I got
In front of my face.
I know. I have to shout
Right
out
in
every time on the show that I'm like, well, Blade's not happening. I get a text from Ray being like, why you got to break my heart? Why are you like
How dare you?
But I think we'll get an update. I just don't think it's going to be anything that we're excited about. I think it's going to be, no, we're still moving along, and now we've got this person attached, and we're really finding our footing. It's going to be a PR kind
That's
of
so
update.
sad, Chris. Imagine all those people going excited to hear the announcement of Blade, and they're like, it's not coming. That's so
Life isn't fair, and life is filled with disappointment, and we all need to get used to it.
Okay, Rob, go ahead.
Yeah, so what do you think, Rob?
I probably think that we will get an update, but it's not going to be good. I mean, look, I want to see a Blade movie. I want to see Mahershala Ali as Blade. I mean, I look at the Jurassic Park Rebirth or Jurassic World Rebirth trailers at Mahershala Ali going, man, I want to see him as Blade.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're going to get that. I don't think Marvel quite ever knew what to do with Blade. I mean, they had Ruth Carter working on it, and she said before she did Sinners, she was working on Blade, and she said in my interview that's on this channel with Ruth Carter, she said she was working on Blade, and it took place in the 20s. And I think the problem with Blade is they don't know how to, this is just my own speculation. I've never heard anything like this, but I think they have a problem figuring out how the vampire world would fit into the previously existing MCU. How do they explain all that? And there's a lot of baggage. Like, Blade had a society of vampires that have been living in our world concurrently to humans. How do they explain that in the MCU? And as I've often asked, when Thanos snapped his fingers, would that mean that half the vampires died as well or disappeared? Would they be dusted because they're already dead? Like, how would that work?
And that's what the whole movie is now going to cover. It's going to be announced at Comic-Con 2025.
Yes,
you heard it here
Chris.
first from Robert Meyer Burnett. No.
But I mean,
sorry.
what's going to come out in between Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars, which are a year apart? We had I think we had Ant-Man and Captain Marvel come out in between Infinity War and Endgame. So what after Fantastic Four, what does Marvel have on deck besides the two Avengers movies?
We'll find out, I guess.
Maybe they could maybe they will make a Blade movie.
Well, some people point out in the chat too, Ray, that you'll probably see him in What If.
Right.
I don't know if that counts for you.
Yeah, you get an animated.
And then
like-
someone else in the
get it
chat
there.
pointed out, well, I mean, by the 90s, he killed most vampires. So, I mean,
Also, so both of you guys are saying they Marvel Kathleen Kennedy Blade, where they announced it way
Yes.
before they had a plan.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.